It's my life. Whatever I wanna talk. It's my life. Wherever.
Welcome back to the Vetti Squad channel, people. Today we are here. We are back. கொஞ்ச நாள் ரிவ்யூ போடல ப்ரிவ்யூ போடல
எல்லா போரிங் மேட்சா இருக்கு. நீங்க என்ன பண்றது? எல்லாமே போரிங் மேட்ச்.
ஆமா this past 3-4 matches have been little boring or little low scoring or high scoring.
The only nice thing that happened in the last 3-4 matches is Shami hitting a 6 in the last ball.
Wow. ஆனா அவரே கடுப்பாயிட்டார் அந்த 6 டேய் அடிங்கடா நான் போலடா நான் அடிக்கிறேன்டா நீங்க பேட்ஸ்மேன் நீங்க அடிக்கணும்னு சொல்லி. But okay, let's get into this video quickly. Today what we're going to do, Padi of the season is over. We are in the mid season, so we thought, because we are all fans of Cheeka over here, thought we will incorporate his pyramid of performance into
நம்ம காப்பி பண்ண போறோம். அதுதான் இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லிருக்காங்க.
காப்பி பண்றோம். இப்பவே சொல்றேன் சார், சீகா சார், அனிருதா ப்ரோ, ப்ளீஸ் we are really பெர்மிஷன் வாங்கிருக்கலாம், பட் ப்ளீஸ் எக்ஸ்கியூஸ் அஸ். இப்போதான் நம்ம ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றோம். இந்த வீடியோ பார்த்தாக்கா ஓகே, பார்க்கலனா நம்மளுக்கு ஜாலி.
என்ன ஒரு கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ்.
Okay, so the gist of this video is pretty simple. Each of us have made a pyramid of our own. அது நம்ம ஷார்ட்டா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிட்டு we will make a pyramid of performance here based on the pyramids that we have already made. You all can drop in your suggestions or any changes. அது நீங்க பண்ணீங்க any changes, you all please drop that in the comments and like, share this video. Let's get into this. First we will be starting off with Cyrus's pyramid. Please.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very I mean nothing much to talk about. It's just the order of which I feel like, players have performed and where they rightfully belong to. Just covering two key players in this particular mix. One, of course, is the one on top, Shreyas Iyer. He comes batting in at 3, but he's been there on top because of his brilliant captaincy.
In at 4.
Sorry, in at 4. Who comes in at 3? Appo.
Cooper Connolly.
Oh, Cooper Conley. Sorry, okay. He comes in at 4. So, very, brilliant captaincy. Right, bowling changes, right type of, toss choices. So, just all in all, he's been like the super player of this entire tournament. So, he's there up there. And I would like to talk about Josh Hazlewood. Josh Hazlewood came into the camp very scratchy, but he's back to his being OG Josh Hazlewood. So, I know he's way down in the pyramid because of the dominant batsmen on top, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a batsman's game, so but that's about my pyramid. We'll go in detail.
போலா அடுத்தது இஸ் மை பிரமிட். ஓகே, சொல்றதுக்கு ஒண்ணும் இல்ல, மனசெல்லாம் புண்ணா இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. I think Shreyas Iyer is pretty justifiable. Cyrus also has given his explanation. That's why
ஒரு பிளேயர் போட்டு அந்த டீம் LSG லெவல்ல பிளேயர் போட்டுருக்க
மச்சா. நான் சொல்றேன், he is my second player I was going to talk about. But okay, first, okay, Shreyas Iyer already Cyrus has given his explanation, so I don't need to explain much on it again. If you have to talk about two people in this, I think one is Ishan Malinga. Why I would add Ishan Malinga is single-handedly he has taken over the death bowling of SRH and the back end of bowling, and he's made sure SRH always crosses that line. So a big kudos to he's actually the leading wicket taker, but because of economy, I think Bhuvaneswar Kumar is on top. That's why he's second on my list. And another person is Prince Yadav. Prince Yadav, although LSE has not been doing well because of the batting, but this person has him and Shami have solely stepped up and always made sure the bowling plans have been really good. And although he's still an uncapped player, worthy of each and every penny that they're paying him, he's been doing really well. He started off as a tennis ball player, and tennis ball player lendi ipo cricket ki, if he can do so much means I think he definitely deserves a spot in my triangle at least. So hence Prince Yadav is there, and the rest we will get into detail. Now let's move on to Stalin's triangle. Sir, சொல்லுங்க சார், என்னது
ஹென்ரி அடப்பாவி 3 பிளேயர் SRH போட்டுருக்கானே, சூப்பர்.
So this is according to whatever the matches have gotten over till now, not including today's match, but keeping in mind of yesterday's match. Anshul Kamboj, why he tops the list, we will definitely talk about it exclusively, but then I'll just keep that aside. That's the icing on the cake. But then Virat Kohli, who's been consistent to RCB, he's been being a backbone for the team, so he's been scoring runs consistently, and Bhuvi, he's getting you those crucial wickets, is why he's on the second spot with joining with Kohli. And another thing that I would like to emphasize on is Prabhsimran Singh, who's been playing really good for Punjab.
Yeah.
Opening, he's been hammering from the beginning, like go ball one, he's been doing it. And then Klaasen, I want to talk about, he's been consistent with SRH's batting, I would say. Though he's not going for the big runs, he's been playing the innings through. So that is what is giving me a key point of putting him on fourth on table, like fourth spot or whatever is it. And definitely why Shubman Gill comes in is because he's shown some glimpse of getting into that orange leaderboard, orange cap. So I feel Shubman Gill is coming to the party too late, but nevertheless he's going to end up at least 3 or 2 in the orange cap. That's why I feel this is the triangle of mine.
My questions are why Vaibhav Suryavanshi, they'll come soon. He'll soon come, but okay. So
And
I
my
think
question, why is Anshul Kumar there?
adela varum. Now I think in brief we have all explained our triangles. So now we will get into the main part of this act, which is making the triangle that is collective of all the triangle that we put together already. So let's get into this. Okay, so let's get into making the pyramid. Little bit to adjust everything. Okay, but yeah, now we are here. We'll start from the last position, or you want to start from the top position? Where do you want to start?
From last. First,
Last,
bro, we all
last.
know where they always will take that, bro. Just go last.
ஏய் மச்சான் சொல்ல முடியாது
Fine,
தோத்துங்கறானே.
convince us to put Anshul Kumar on top, you never know.
Yeah, you'll never know. Okay, so we'll go for the last position. Let's use in our last positions. In Cyrus, it is Yashasvi Jaiswal who's there. A worthy mention because today also he's played an amazing knock. In mine it is KL Rahul, and in
Vaibhav
Party
Suryavanshi.
Vaibhav Suryavanshi. I don't know what Vaibhav Suryavanshi is clearly doing there, Macha.
Bro, I don't know what if all of those 3 players are doing over there in our list.
Yeah, okay, but still, this is the list that we compiled. So let's go with it. So who do you want to put? Yashasvi Jaiswal, KL Rahul, or Vaibhav?
We can't move them up.
No, see, obviously in yours Vaibhav is on top, mine Vaibhav is on top. So for each position, player will be changing, right?
I think we can keep SSP Jaiswal there only.
You want to keep Yashasvi Jaiswal, huh?
Yeah, because KL Rahul and bro, like Vaibhav Suryavanshi are like. See, even Jaiswal is nothing less, but comparing the braceful knock that these 2 guys have had in the last few matches, Jaiswal has been a little silent, so for that we can keep him there.
Party, what do you say?
Jaiswal has hit you right now. Like he's given a good innings right now. Suryavanshi has also played very well. He's shown the glimpse of getting 20-30 runs in the power play.
Rolls Royce Rahul cannot be there.
I will push Jaiswal a little top, and then I might keep Suryavanshi wherever he's belonging on the table. KL Rahul.
Party is going Suryavanshi and Macha, you're going Jaiswal.
Your call now.
I'm the decider. I think Suryavanshi deserves a better spot in the table. So I will go Jaiswal. So
Jaiswal.
Can you all agree on Jaiswal?
Yes.
Party?
Obviously, yeah, collectively, I should agree.
I'm sorry, Pods, but keeping Suryavanshi over there. See, KL Rahul, I was fine because the only reason for me KL Rahul is there is because his contributions have been on a losing streak. Okay, whereas at least the others.
Why I would push YB Jaiswal a little top, I feel, is because he's this year playing a little more calm cricket. No, calm cricket. He's been playing with double gears. He's not going with 1 gear.
Yeah.
So I would push him a little top. He's playing a little matured enough this year.
But I feel it's only because Suryavanshi
is like
correct. So I would push him down. So I would push Suryavanshi down and push SSV Jaiswal down.
Logic in
Suryavanshi being down doesn't make sense.
Risk factor நீ பாத்தீனாக்கா Suryavanshi கீழ தான் இருக்கணும்யா. Who is contributing?
High risk, high advantage is definitely Suryavanshi. Unique match paatha kudo because Suryavanshi gave a brilliant 45 of 16 ball start, 15 ball starts only. They could now they comfortably go. Yeah, they won the match. So I feel Suryavanshi is like developed with high risk, high advantage.
Okay, but according to today's match, yeah, even mine would have been Suryavanshi a little above, but this is comparing to last match, so I would agree with you.
Last match he scored a century, bro.
Out of 37 balls. So I
Still,
think he
yeah.
deserves a better spot. Okay. So Jaiswal, okay. So boys, Jaiswal fixed. Done.
Fix. Move on.
Done. Are we sure?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the next position. Cyrus has KL Rahul.
Ronaldo.
Yes, Krunal Pandya. Sorry, boys. Krunal Pandya. Even I have Krunal Pandya. And Pandya has Shubman Gill.
4, 6.
Padi.
See, I think Shubman Gill goes up definitely. But
Shubman Gill doesn't go up also for me.
Okay, Shubman Gill goes out of the triangle.
Padi,
why did you put Shubman Gill there, Paul?
Yeah, why?
Why Naka? He's been playing right now in 2-3 matches. Last 3 matches he's been performing, yeah.
அது வந்து 6-7 matches வச்சு கம்பேர் பண்ணிருக்கோம் நம்ம ஒரு 2-3 matches.
Last matches. Correct. 8 matches, but then there's a spike, no?
When he first match or second match he hit well. After that he's had only 20 to 30 runs.
Your team perspective, Gujarat in Pathina, Gill da, yeah. So Gill will definitely come.
Gill, yeah.
Gujarat
bro, you're not having Sai Sudarshan over there. That's okay. If it's that, there is Sai Sudarshan, bro. Or Prasidh Krishna, who's been bowling really well.
Yeah, with anyone from Gujarat Titans, I feel it is either Sai Sudarshan or Prasidh Krishna. Prasidh Krishna is like stepped up beautifully.
Sai is bowling. That to purple cap.
But then his contribution, even the contribution is definitely there in top. So that is why I had it. And also he's on the orange cap leaderboard, so I would put him there.
I feel, see, why I'd pick Krunal Pandya is because obviously he's had a...
the bounces he's bowling.
Not that, he's batted well. All the performance field.
One match he's batted well.
Krunal Pandya knows he has limitations. And the limitations, evlo maximize panna mudiyuma, he's maximizing. Everyone doesn't maximize like that. And the Dillke, see, Gill, no, he plays really well. He can, he's a very good batsman. But still, if he's scoring in 20s or 30s, okay, I think it is, we need to reconsider that.
As a captain, he's been performing for you.
As a captain, he didn't even bowl Washington Sundar till now, which is a crime.
No, I would not bowl Washington Sundar. He's not going to pick any wickets for you.
Oh, Pods.
What do you mean? Pods, he's a really good bowler, Pods, Washington Sundar. He bowls in the party also.
He should have been playing for India ahead of your Varun Chakravarti.
Bro,
Varun Chakravarti is expected.
He's expected.
He should have been playing for India ahead of Akshar Patel, who's not done good also still now.
Akshar Patel has done so well for India. What are you saying?
And also this one, no, but Washington Sundar is a go-to bowler in tests.
I would rate Sai Kishore instead of Washington Sundar.
See, Washington Sundar is speedy player. He gets the turn. He can be fast and slow.
What's your stat for Washington Sundar last 5 T20s? Give me Cyrus.
Okay, if you're going to talk on his spin, I agree Sai Kishore is a better bowler. But if we are talking about all-rounders here, I feel Washington Sundar is really good.
All-rounder also, he's been doing only with the bat. He's not been doing...
Okay, now see, Washington Sundar not there on the list. Let's talk about Shubman Gill.
Batsman, I agree. Washington Sundar, batsman number 3, number 4, I agree. But all-rounder, no.
Pods.
Okay, but okay. So why Shubman Gill? Give me another reason why Shubman Gill ahead of Krunal Pandya.
See, Shubman Gill, no. What's your go on CSK versus GT match?
CSK versus GT match was one of the most boring matches. Number 1, number 2, it is a very easy change to watch. Because the CSK batting made it boring. CSK batting made it boring, number 1. And the way these guys chased it down also made it even more boring.
It's not. See, chase with Trey, but then containing that first innings itself was a great challenge, and winning a toss itself was the biggest.
More than GT batting. So yeah, go ahead.
Bowling. More than GT batting. Bowling did well.
They won the toss. Everyone are blaming that was a the right toss to lose to Gaikwad, wherein the toss was a very good factor. He knew the conditions better. He knew who to use where. He does
I
definitely.
don't think so it was him. I don't think so it was him. It was the Tamil Tamil players in the squad who would have passed on the information saying that okay, when this is how the wicket is going to play. 6 number pitch, Gando, பாத்துக்கலாம் spin போட்டு slower bouncers போட்டு தூக்கிடலாம். It's clearly coming in from the Tamil Nadu players only in the team, bro. I don't think so it was Gill. Come on, Gill would have had
And
very
also
less.
Still, it's your captain who's doing it.
But who's
Captain
giving him the
நினைச்சாதான் பண்ண முடியும்.
information?
Captain நினைச்சாதான் பண்ண முடியும். ருத்துராஜ் நினைச்சாதான்
Okay.
பண்ண முடியும்.
Okay, any other reason for Shubman Gill more than Krunal Pandya?
I definitely feel win our match, CSK win our match. அத போய் அடிச்சிட்டு
அது win
வந்துக்கறாங்க.
our match என்னால சொல்லாத. 140, 150 at
Definitely as a
least win our
captain,
match.
150 is not a
Definitely as a
150 is not a
எனக்கு
win
புரியல.
our match.
150 எப்படி win our match சொல்லு
Yo,
பாக்கலாம்.
it is a winnable match. CSK
என்ன
கையில
எனக்கு
இருந்த
புரியல
match
எப்படி
அது.
winnable match அது 158.
டாஸ் மட்டும் தோத்துந்துக்கணும். டாஸ் மட்டும் தோத்துந்தாக்க நம்ம தான் bowling போட்டிருப்போம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்.
Odds எப்படி இருந்தாலும்
Toss is out of everyone's hand. Toss, he can't
Correct.
keep giving toss.
See, okay, toss okay விட்டுறான். But then his usage of different segment of different bowlers in a different area is definitely impressive there. அவன் வந்து டெஃபினட்டா உனக்கு என்ன பண்ணா ரஷீத் கானை ஓல்ட் பண்ணா.
Okay fine, only for captaincy you want to give it for him. புரியுது. So you're saying
Rashid
only for
Krishna
captaincy you want to bring him there. புரியுது. That's what you're saying. Only for captaincy.
captaincy and his performance of last 2 matches. So you're purely is up there.
He had almost just 30 runs, spots. 30 runs. Even you're chasing.
So okay, 30 runs.
You're chasing in. You're batting first in Chinnaswamy. Okay, imagine the kind of start you need to get. He got only 12 or 13 runs of 25 or 26 balls. That is not a good batting sign and all.
Okay, keep it as captaincy. I will say keep it as captaincy because captaincy definitely is up there. அங்க வரதுக்கு definitely is there captaincy.
If you're going to talk about captaincy, means he's not used Rashid Khan very well till now. Yeah,
Rashid Khan has not been his best. He's not been his best. Rashid Khan has not been his best. You can't use
அது ஓகே. பேட்டிங்ல வந்துட்டு he sent Washington Sundar instead of like someone who's a power hitter in the match that they lost against I think it was RCB or not RCB RCB. So like how was all of those decisions justified then?
I'm purely talking about last 8 matches la and the one match last match
last 8 matches la வந்துட்டு 330 runs score பண்ணிருக்கான் 7 matches la 47.14 economy la சரியா. That is on an average out of 8 matches he scored about 39 to 40 runs, whereas Sai Sudarshan 100 runs. Even Prasidh Krishna has been on the purple cap holder for at least.
Prasidh Krishna bowled beautifully. If anyone, you need to give it to those guys ahead of Shubman Gill.
Yeah,
but then captain plays a major role. Yeah, captain நினைக்கலனா யாரோ
captain plays a major role.
Rashid Khan ஏன் கொண்டாரலன்னு கேக்குற. Rashid Khan ஏன் கொண்டாரலன்னு கேக்குற. If a captain thinks is when you can get in a bowler. That usage where to
you're not got in Rashid Khan, you're not got in Washington Sundar also. Okay, in CSK match, in CSK match, okay, in CSK match they got only 45 runs in the power play first batting. Okay, Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill took it till 150 runs. Okay, they took it till 150. After that they were in the 14th or 15th over. Rightfully the next person to walk in after Shubman Gill got out should have been one of Rashid Khan or Rahul Tewatia, but the person who walked in was Washington Sundar. And after that, the person who walked in was RCB versus GT. And then the person who walked in was this one, Shepherd.
Entry point of batsman is different for Jay. It is not going
entry point okay, I'll ask you one. Instead of Shubman Gill, okay, why you can't put like Priyansh Arya over there? Who is not
better.
Why not him over there? Why is Shubman Gill over there?
Priyansh Arya Prabsimra, 1 second.
Where is he? Better than Sonne. Better than Sonne. Why are you not putting him over there? He's better than Shubman Gill. Why is he not there?
Okay, Priyansh Arya is not there in my list. Yeah, Priyansh Arya is just an opener. Captaincy with an opener, I will definitely take Shubman Gill.
Sir, the captaincy na Rajat Patidar can be there. He's been a better captain.
I agree. I agree. Captaincy better Rajat Patidar.
What are you saying? If you compare Shreyas Iyer and Rajat Patidar,
leave Rajat Patidar also. What about leave Rajat Patidar and Shreyas Iyer also. What about Riyan Parag? What about Riyan Parag? He also done crazy captaincy. He's got his team to like 12 points. How about that?
He's not performed on bat.
Same thing. Shubman Gill has not performed on bat.
Shubman Gill also done the same thing.
Where Shubman Gill performed on bat?
He stands here, yeah, for me.
Okay.
I don't know. There's not enough points for the other. For that, I'm going. For that, we'll have to put Kunal Pandya ahead of Shubman Gill. I'm sorry, Pods.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's get into the next one. Wow, just for 2 players, we took 28 minutes. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the next person, the third person is inside is Abhishek Sharma. Oh, I don't know why
Supposed to be
Abhishek
Tilak
Sharma.
Verma, but Abhishek is okay.
I don't know
So
why is
if it was
Abhishek
Tilak
Sharma.
Verma, I would have left him there,
No. Fine, please. Abhishek Sharma. I have DDP, and then Padi has Jofra Archer.
Abhishek Sharma, I don't want to say in this, bro. Abhishek Sharma is
The only reason I will not go Abhishek Sharma there because I think he deserves a higher spot.
okay,
Okay,
agreed. So only that means you are
Jofra
fighting
Archer
between
and DDP.
Jofra Archer, bro. DDP
Jofra
has
Archer.
okay. I'll give my justification why I go DDP. DDP has not failed in out of 8 matches, only failed once. He's come and done his impact. I feel he should come up there, or he should come a little more higher than that. Whereas Jofra Archer is done well only in the last 3-4 matches when he's come in with red hot. He's come in. I agree. He's played well. He's played really well. He's played really, really well from the start. But he's been in red hot form in the last 3 matches only. Okay, and he's continuing. He's continuing. Okay, but only in terms of consistency of runs. See, he's a batter and a bowler. You can't really compare. But in terms of just game consistency and contribution on the field, like in terms of fielding, in terms of batting, okay, he's a bowler. But yeah, I'm saying in terms of contribution on field, in terms of in runs on board, in terms of consistency in 8 matches, I go David Padikkal.
I would definitely go Jofra Archer for that position.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Sorry, I would go DDP for that position. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
my mistake. DDP for that position more than Jofra Archer. Comparing these two, I feel yes, DDP has contributed really well. He's almost for most of the matches he's taken off the innings and gone. But I think Jofra Archer has done a little more better than that. That is
Wow,
why
bro.
I'm not taking anything anyway for Macha
How
Jofra
has
Archer.
Jofra Archer done better than like DDP
Macha,
in that
if
for that spot?
Rajasthan is at the position they are, it is
That because
purely because
Yashasvi
this guy.
Jaiswal and Vaibhav Suryavanshi starts, even though if they gave 200 runs also, they have almost conceded 200 runs in most of their matches. Okay. So the bowling has given away runs. It's the batting which has recompensated. So you can't say because of Jofra Archer only RR is winning. It's because of the opening, but Jofra Archer is contributing. Okay. But
Macha, till
and
now
again, I'll
all
tell
the
you one more
matches.
point. Jofra Archer is only lethal when the ball is hard. Okay, that's another thing. So DDP is not. DDP is consistent throughout the innings. Doesn't have require conditions like that for him. Jofra Archer is only impactful in one portion of the innings when the ball is hard.
But every match he's consistently taking 2 or
Even
3.
DDP is consistently like scoring runs every match. Above 50, he's got like 3-4 50s already.
Yeah,
And he
okay,
gets no
fine.
flyers.
See, I'm not going to disagree with DDP's point. Okay, I think DDP also has done his fair share of it.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think Jofra Archer has done it better. Now the person to decide here will be Padi.
Yeah. So, tell me.
Yeah. Tell.
Jo-
So person to
Jo-
be decided. I'm going Jofra Archer.
Hey, you're
Sorry,
going DDP.
I'm going DDP over there.
I'm going Jofra Archer.
Jofra Archer.
Jofra Archer here, same. I'm not going to
Okay.
change in his position. Yeah.
Okay, I
Okay,
think
Jofra
Jofra Archer should be there. Okay. So Jofra Archer over there. We go to the next position. Ishan Kishan in Cyrus's triangle. Sanju Samson. I think Padi also has Sanju Samson. Okay, fine.
Majority is Sanju Samson only. I'll tell you why I put Ishan Kishan over there. Since you all both have put Sanju Samson, I don't know. But I put Ishan Kishan over there is because he's always been like, that one player who has been consistent in that number 3. If Abhishek Sharma fails, he's the one to cover his spot most of the times. Okay. And it's happened
Okay.
in the past many times. So that's why I put him over there.
For me, I think Sanju Samson should take that place because I feel Ishan Kishan is one more step higher. In my triangle, he's one more step higher. So I feel,
Agreed.
I feel Sanju Samson single-handedly has won 3 matches now for CSK in given. That's why I feel he should be there. And I feel Ishan Kishan should be top. Pods?
Yeah. So he's played 8 matches, got almost 300 plus runs. He's
Yeah.
played an average of 50. Like he's averaging 50. Strike rate almost 170. And 15 sixes almost this segment this season.
Okay.
He's almost there, yeah. Because if I compare this to Ishan Kishan, no, he's been a little in lower side of the graph. So Sanju Samson will head.
Okay. I'll go with Sanju.
Let's go with Sanju Samson. Okay. the last position in this, Ravindra Jadeja for Stalin. I actually do not mind that shout out. It was really nice seeing Jadeja in this table. Jadeja, Prince Yadav from my table, KL
Yes.
Rahul.
Bro, KL Rahul, we didn't give there. We have to give him here, bro. Come on, he's done well. He's done a good job. He has scored 150 runs alone, standing, made sure that, DC got to 263, but still they lost. But it was a monumental effort for that. And he's been consistent throughout the season. He's been like good stroke play, everything else. Rather than Jadeja and Prince Yadav, I feel more than Jadeja and Prince Yadav, KL Rahul has added more value to his team, I feel, at this point in time, because Jadeja has bowled very less than compared to how we used to bowl in tandem in CSK. Prince Yadav is doing really well. But I still feel Prince Yadav has a long way to go. But KL Rahul has been the veteran over there. So I feel KL Rahul has to be in that spot. Because if you're giving on KL Rahul here, there's no other place KL Rahul fits in.
No, me and you have KL Rahul in the last show. So I'm also with you. Okay,
Yeah.
technically. Party has kept KL Rahul in the next row, in the above row, 4th row. So he should tell us.
Yeah.
Pods.
Yeah. So Jadeja, purely of his all-round playing performance, he just comes in there.
But how much has he contributed this year? He's not got a chance to contribute.
He's played for you in that crunch match, yeah.
He's not contributed as much as KL Rahul or Prince Yadav for that matter of fact.
See, his bowling average in a he's played 7 matches. He's given you almost 6 wickets in the 7 matches. Almost close to 1 wicket each match, or keep like alternative.
KL Rahul has scored 358 runs in 8 innings.
All-rounding performance. All-rounding
all-rounder, he's a wicket-keeper batsman.
Wicket-keeping stats
Wicket-keeping batsman is also an all-rounder only. So, yeah. So, if you're saying all-rounder, then even he has
all fielders are also all-rounders. Fielder is also
has keeping skill. Jadeja doesn't have keeping skill.
He has fielding skill. Fielding skill.
Party,
better fielder. Who's a better fielder?
Bro, Jadeja dropped a catch.
Party. I just want just a minute. I'm sorry. I just want to remind you, Pod, you have placed KL Rahul in the 4th row for you. Okay,
correct.
So you need to keep,
yeah. So you have to speak more highly of.
If you're going to compare him to Jadeja now,
I'm comparing Jadeja as an all-rounder to KL Rahul batsman. So all-rounding performance, Jadeja is there in his bowling. I'm not talking Jadeja purely batsman. Why will I talk batsman? Now I'm talking about bowling is keeping there.
If you're going to compare KL Rahul to Jadeja, if you're going to compare KL Rahul to Jadeja and have Jadeja there, then you can't have KL Rahul above.
Yeah.
I'm not talking batting here.
You take batting, anything.
It covers everything.
I'm covering both. What is done with bowling is major.
Then you can't fight for KL Rahul to be in the top.
KL Rahul is there because of purely his batting, and he's scored 150 runs in a match.
He's good, no, so you might as well have him here.
He's good, he's better. So his top still is there on the top.
I am saying Jadeja he's not had that many matches to prove himself.
Jadeja is triple duty player. He's given his best, bowling like his best. Batting is not enough he's not got enough matches to prove. Fielding has always been there. Batting, definitely, if he scored a 50 or 2, I would definitely put him above KL Rahul because that ups his game. Now, because KL Rahul is given 2 or 3 good matches, that is why I'm putting KL Rahul above Jadeja, is what I'm saying. Both of them stays on the table.
I'll tell you, I'll still stand by my KL Rahul thing because KL Rahul in this IPL, in these 8 matches, have created more impact than Jadeja.
He's created impact only with the bat side, is what I'm trying to say.
He's created impact.
Jadeja is there on the field. He's there on
this IPL for. In this IPL for DC or for RR, if you compare, KL Rahul has contributed and his impact has been more valuable.
Jadeja is given you in a match where he's got 2 wickets of 8 runs in a match, 4 overs. That's
and
the best.
KL Rahul has scored 150 runs in one match.
And is having a dot percentage of 33.3. That's a great number.
KL Rahul has scored 358 runs and he scored 150 runs in
okay. If you're talking about batting, you're pulling me into that. He scored decent of 177 runs in 37 runs in 7 matches. Isn't that decent enough for an all-rounder?
Bro, not at all, bro. Like he's not
What
got
not
chance.
at
Is what
all?
I'm saying. He's
He
not
comes
got
in.
chance
He
to
comes
come
in
and
7
back.
or 8, or
That's
keep
what
it
I'm
6
saying. He's not
also.
got chance. He's not got
Correct.
chance to come there,
Correct.
and since he's not created that impact, whereas KL
Correct.
Rahul has
If
created
he
that
would had
impact.
scored, if he would had scored another 200 100 runs, I would definitely put him above KL Rahul in solitary. If you're talking so much about
There are
KL,
better players who have done more impact for like
come
teams
on,
in
there
different
is.
situations.
Well, you
See,
see, your top.
the only reason for me KL Rahul is in that position is because he is given an impact with the bat. I'm not saying no, but all those impact have been just purely in losses. It is not it is not like been an enough impact
That's
in
been
order
a
to.
team. That's been a team issue, bro. Not like a KL Rahul issue. Like he's given his best. He's created the
That's all.
impact.
He's given his best. That's all. He's given his best, and that's the whole reason why
A
I
final
put KL
verdict.
Rahul.
I go with KL Rahul over there only.
I would stick to Jadeja because all-round performance stands out there.
So Faji, you have to take the call.
I don't mind KL Rahul in the fourth row, but I feel there are better players who have done better than him and given better impact. So I'm going to stick to KL Rahul in the fifth row. I'm sorry, Pods. I'm sorry.
I'm happy with Jadeja being there. No problem.
Okay, so we completed a fifth row. All happy with the fifth row.
Mm.
I know there has been some quite a lot of destruction and discussions, but yeah, this is what a fifth row looks like. Um, cool. Okay, let's move on to the next row. Fourth row.
Okay.
Henry
Fifth row
Classman.
वही बोला था मैंने मैंने बहुत बोला
Fifth row ki illa Sunday now. Okay, Henry Classen for Paddy's table. Anshul Kamboj from my table. And Bhuvanesha Kumar from Cyrus table. Oh, I don't know how we're going to sort this out, but okay, let's go.
I feel Bhuvi doesn't have to come there because Bhuvi is a way better bowler than that. After at least what I saw last match, I back out. I made a wrong decision. I want him up.
Okay, so you're backing out.
I'm backing out.
Super. Pods, Maan Kombu Fight. Anshul Kamboj versus Henry Classen.
Anshul Kamboj goes somewhere in the top, so I don't put him there. Henrik Klassen
Giving
comes
him
there.
backs out. So
He has
Klassen
given a
will-
decent batting. I'll give you stats, recent stats. Henrik Klassen has definitely done well with the bat.
See, for me,
Anshul Kamboj.
I'll go 3 point. Okay, Klassen versus Ishan Kishan. I will go Ishan Kishan. Okay, for me, in these two, only one person makes it to the table. Okay, so I will go Ishan Kishan. He's also there in a row. Okay, but if you're going to ask me Henry Klassen versus Anshul Kamboj, that person has single-handedly answered the biggest question, which
Enough. Okay. That is my
single-handedly
point.
answered the.
That is my point. Don't.
So I feel Anshul Kamboj should be here. And plus, why not Anshul Kamboj on top? But why Anshul Kamboj here is because again, half of his efforts have been on a losing side.
Losing side.
Hence, I have Anshul Kamboj over here. Otherwise, my CSK blood would have put him above the table.
Henrik Klassen purely for not playing his domestic season, not playing his international season.
Hey, IPL 8 match எப்படி பண்ணிருக்கான்னு கேட்டிருக்காருன்னா நீ வந்து எங்கயோ போயிட்டு
நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேசி முடிக்கிறேன் நீ அதுக்குள்ளே வாய் தொந்தராத வெயிட் பண்ணு நான் என்ன
8 match விளையாடிருக்கானா நல்லா
cricket he's not played enough cricket
that is immaterial pods இந்த IPL நல்லா விளையாடிருக்கானா
We are only comparing what has happened in this 8 innings.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. He's not come with a great form. He's played for the 8 matches. He's given his contribution.
Okay, but his contribution versus Anshul Kamboj's contribution is incomparable.
So Anshul Kamboj doesn't stay there for me. He goes above. What I'm trying to say,
but for me,
you're going with Anshul Kamboj only for you.
I'm going with Anshul Kamboj here because only because he's
so I have the deciding vote over here. I feel Pali has 1 point wherein Henry Klassen has not come in great form and he's like got in form in IPL. Okay. Anshul Kamboj, like you said, has given good performances but losing. But SRH his contributions have been on the winning side. So I would say Henry Klassen, then.
Okay, it's Henry Klassen. Okay, fine. எனக்கு ஜாலியா தான் இருக்குப்பா Anshul Kamboj மேல போடுறது. I don't know if
Anshul Kamboj might land up not being on the list.
Not being on the list, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So next position.
That's why I have Anshul Kamboj backing in one place. I kept him on one place. Put him there.
Okay. So next,
KL
Rahul in Paddy's, Ishan Malinga in mine versus Josh Hazelwood in Cyrus.
Josh Hazelwood, bro. Come on, like he's hands
No,
down the best.
I would immediately move away Josh Hazelwood.
To what higher position?
No. He's not on the table for me because he's
What
not
do you
played half of
mean, brother? What do you
he's not
mean?
played half. Simple reason, he's not played half of the matches the other players have played in this
When
table.
he's played, he's
Just
created an
because of
impact.
that, if he had played from the first match, okay, till this eighth match,
Gone.
obviously he would have been in a much better position in this table. I'm not saying no. The only
Bro,
reason
but
for me
look
to
at it the
dismiss
other way
this,
around. Look at it the other way around. Ishan Milinga has played so many matches, but has not created as much as impact as Josh Hazelwood has.
what do you mean? He's highest wicket taker now. He's with Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Both of them on the same level.
And
He
where is Hazelwood?
single-handedly, see, Ishan Malinga single-handedly handled the death bowling of SRH.
Bro, what are you saying?
Okay,
Ishan Milinga is somewhere third, bro. Anshul Kamboj is second and Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is first.
all of them have the same number of wickets. Only because of economy rate, there's a difference. That's all.
Okay,
Only because of economy rate.
if you say economy rate, Ishan Malinga is 18. Okay, Hazelwood is just like few more than him, 19.25. Because he's played lesser
Yeah,
matches. He's
see,
played lesser matches, that's why.
exactly. For me, the whole I agree. Hazelwood is a far better bowler. Okay, any day even today is a far better bowler. The only reason I do not have Hazelwood in my table is because he's not played enough number of matches compared to the rest of the people in the table. Rest of the people have been there from day one. That's all.
But Hazelwood, Hazelwood, for the amount of matches that he's played, he's created enormous impact, bro. The amount of that's what I'm saying. If you like you're saying, okay, in your own ways, I'm saying if Hazelwood played the same amount of matches Ishan Malinga played, but without him playing that much matches itself, he's created more impact than him. If
Not
not
more impact
RCB.
than him. He has created impact. I'm
Bro,
giving it to
just
you.
because
Not
Ishan
more.
Malinga played 8 matches, he got that many wickets, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
exactly.
He's okay. Okay, out of 8 matches, he's got 14 wickets. Okay, but out of
Yeah,
5 matches, Hazelwood has got 8 wickets.
makes sense much. I'm not obviously Hazelwood, everybody know he's a goat.
So, bro, go with Hazelwood there, bro. That's
I
Hazelwood spot,
The only
bro.
reason I would not go with him for the first 8 matches
Okay,
is
in that case,
because
I would say Ishan Malinga goes up higher, but not there. I feel. I don't feel he's fits there, bro.
fine,
He either goes higher than that.
fine. It works for me. But the only person above that as a bowler who can be placed is Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. For me, he is placed above there. If you ask me Bhuvaneshwar Kumar or Ishan Malinga, it is definitely Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
But for me, yeah, again, see, if it's for me, it's with Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Ishan Malinga, and Hazelwood. For that spot, I'll go for Hazelwood because Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is higher. Even Ishan Malinga can potentially be higher. So Hazelwood is there. He's ideal, bro. He's played enough. You see, he's played only that many matches. He's created that much impact. So he's there at the fourth tier. Ishan
Okay,
Malinga
now
has played more. He can be on top. So
okay, Pods.
No, Hazelwood is not in my table as well. So see, you played 3 matches, 2 matches, and all. We can't get it as a gross percentage and put him on the table. He has to play
who's in
equal
party?
matches. Huh?
KL Rahul.
He has KL
We're
Rahul,
talking
yes.
KL Rahul is anyways taken. So there's no.
Okay,
No, I'm
okay,
talking
boys. Just pausing over here. I'm bringing in a new guest also who will be joining us. Yeah, Jibran Khan.
Hello, boys.
Whoa, welcome, Gibran.
Okay,
Hi.
actually, Jibran Khan is supposed to join us as a guest to be like a one intermediate person, but till now we have been shuffling the intermediate between ourselves. But he had to finish some work and come. But yeah, okay. So, Mr. Jibran Khan, just to give you a gist, this is Cyrus's table. Okay,
Okay.
triangle. Sorry, not table. Triangle. This is how it looks. This is mine. Okay, my triangle. Have a
Okay.
quick look. And this is David's triangle.
Okay.
Okay, so as of now, we have finished the last row. Okay, so technically, how we are comparing it is now, if we are going to see for this position, I have, Stalin has Suryavanshi, there's KL Rahul, and there's Yashasvi. Between these three, are going to compare and place a player here. Okay, so like this, we have formed a fifth row. Your quick thoughts on a fifth row, and then we'll go to the current battle.
I mean, I would say yes. I mean, KL Rahul has been the anchor of DC. Whatever matches they've won is because of KL. Same with Sanju Samson. I strongly feel that Sanju must be the one who goes on to lead the CSK team because for me, he's a way better option than Gaikwad as a captain. And
Okay.
Jofra Archer, for all good reasons, he's been in his prime now. So surprisingly, Rajasthan Royals is doing very well. So I'm not surprised about him being there. Now coming to Krunal Pandya, I mean, like, he's completely turned the table. I mean, no one's talking about Hardik Pandya. I mean, everyone's talking about Krunal Pandya. So
Not bad, yeah, makes
he's
sense.
become the game changer now for RCB. And surprisingly, a lot of people are impressed by his bouncers. So I mean, like, he's bounced all of us this season. So yeah, so KP is in the house. Lastly, I would say honestly, my personal suggestion would be Suryavanshi would take over Jaiswal because I mean Suryavanshi's been carrying Rajasthan. So that is my only disagreement here. Apart from that, I don't have any other disagreements.
The thing Suryavanshi is not there is because he's higher in our table for all of us.
Oh,
Only
okay.
for David, only for Stalin, Suryavanshi was in that position which is telling, which you were telling
Okay.
right now.
Then my
But
bad.
for
Yeah.
rest all of us, he's on top. He's on the second or third row. So
Oh,
he'll come back. He'll come back into play.
done.
Okay, so for this position also we had placed Henrik Larsson.
Mhm.
Okay. So there, your thoughts about Henrik Larsson? We go to the current battle.
Henrik Larsson, he had, I would say, a kind of a mediocre World Cup, but now again he's become the core batsman of the middle order for SRH, and SRH have bounced back really well. So
Yeah.
I'm not at all surprised about his inclusion. So he's one of the main go-to players of SRH. So yeah, it's a great choice, I would say.
Okay. Okay. So the current battle. Okay, the current battle is between three players. That is Josh Hazelwood
Mhm.
versus Ishan Malinga
Mhm.
versus KL Rahul. Okay. Now the
Okay.
thing is, KL Rahul is already placed in our table.
Mhm.
Okay, he's already placed in our table. So KL Rahul is
Who's
out
out?
of the Hazelwood versus Ishan Malinga. Okay, so my point for Hazelwood not being there, okay, my point for Hazelwood not being there is because he's not played the same number of matches as the other players. Okay, that is my point at it. Cyrus, you can give your point.
My point is, although he's only played 5 matches, he's created, in my opinion, a greater impact than Ishan Malinga. But say that Ishan Malinga is contending for the purple cap. Maybe he can go higher in the table. Ishan Malinga and Hazelwood, because of the fact that he's played lesser matches, he's like, and he's created good impact, he can be there. That was my point.
What do you think, lawyer? Give us a judgment.
Whose
Uh,
debate was whose debate won?
so see, I honestly feel that this is a double-edged sword. So Malinga is doing well, no doubt. But I feel after what RCB did yesterday, especially Hazelwood's performance, I don't think there's anyone on that level. I mean, to do that to someone like a DC, it kind of felt when I suddenly checked the score, it kind of felt like I was playing cricket on my phone. You have EA Sports. So when I see a score like 19 for 6, and then you see what Hazelwood did, and the quality of batsmen that he got out yesterday, especially Nitish Rana, because Nitish Rana was in his peak form. He's a really good player, and I personally would pick Josh Hazelwood.
What? Do you agree, Paul? Josh Hazelwood?
No, Ishan Malinga, because the number of matches that he's played and also the impact he's given to the team. So Ishan Malinga stands there because Duffy is also equally has a chance of contributing to RCB. So
Duffy is not playing, so can't say that.
no. He's contributed to y'all first
He
5 matches.
has.
So he rightfully is supposed to be there, but no.
Okay, so now it's 2-on-2. Where do we go from here?
Gibran should make the call because he's the judge.
Brother.
Okay, I feel that considering the fact that Josh Hazelwood has his position in a lot of tables, so now to respect what Malinga did for SRH, which does not have a lot of bowlers, so let's give Malinga a spot.
Yeah, we are. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Malinga goes here. Hey, go back, man. What? Ding, ding, ding.
Wait,
Okay.
no one else has Hazelwood in their table.
Nobody else. He's not played enough matches. That's why. Obviously, anyone would be stupid to leave him out, but he's not played enough matches. That's all. Okay, so next position.
Is least interested in IPL. He's like, it's peanuts for me. I don't even give a shit.
Okay, next position. Akil Hussain from Cyrus's table. Oh my god, I don't know who will support him. Akil Hussain versus Jofra Archer in mine, which
Jofra
can
just
be
gone
dismissed
anyways.
because Jofra Archer already gone. Versus Abhishek Sharma from Padis.
Shouldn't Abhishek be?
So it is.
Abhishek isn't higher in someone else's table.
He's higher in mine. So
Because
it is
he's the
Akil Hussain versus Abhishek Sharma.
He's the current MVP of IPL, so I'm surprised.
Akhil Hussain versus Abhishek Sharma. Let's go. Pods.
I think
and
Abhishek
sides.
Sharma, like you said, can be higher. So Akhil Hussain there.
Akhil Hussain also can be higher. So in your table.
Hey, come on, man. Talent. He can be
இல்ல,
higher.
அவன் பேசுறது அப்படிதான். Okay.
Okay,
so
I'll
see,
tell you why Akhil Hussain. I'll tell you why I'll go with Akhil Hussain. I mean, I put him there. Akhil Hussain has from the time Akhil Hussain started playing in the playing 11 for CSK, he's created a great impact. Number one. Number two, he's not shied away from bowling his strength. Although his potential strength ball can be hit away, he's never shied away from it. He's always tossed it. He's always pushed it away from the left hander, pushed it uh, always turned it away from the right hander, pushed it away the arm ball from the left hander. He's never shied away from bowling his strengths. At the same time, when he's got good purchases, he's got good results also, as a matter of fact. So, and he also supports Noor Ahmed, who's not been in the greatest of forms. So, considering all that, and CSK, a majority part of CSK winning that match against Mumbai was Akhil Hussain. So, Akhil Hussain has to get a spot.
very slide you are. You stealing my own point for me itself. Okay.
Bro, you
Fine,
didn't
fine.
put Akhil Hussain there. How was that?
No. The points that you spoke was exactly what I told the other episode. So yeah. Okay, fine. I'll come to my point. I'm not putting Akhil Hussain in my table itself. The only reason, the similar reason, is because he's played less number of matches like Hazelwood. So I would not put him on my table. I would let him play a little more. I would put him at, like, if he's completed 5 matches or 6 matches or something for CSK, definitely he's on my table. But he's hardly played 3 or 4 matches, right? 3.
Yeah.
So he does not come on my
Playing
table.
less number of matches is not even a criteria.
Definitely, definitely.
It is not.
There are better.
What
Okay,
the criteria of the table was impactful player.
impact
What else was the other?
Consistency is another thing.
Consistency.
Is another thing. Consistency through all the 8 matches.
If you don't play for 8 matches, play for 5 matches. Have you been
Impact-
consistent in a 5-match
impact
match?
for the team on a winning side. So Akhil Hussain he's played a limited number of matches, but he's been there on a winning side, or at least 2 matches, I think. He's won 2 matches, right? So again, it's just a gamble.
That is because CSK has won only that many matches, not because
With all
Hussain
due
won that.
respect, with all due respect, Chennai winning 2 matches this season is a big impact.
Yeah. And that also is because of Akhil Hussain, majority of it, because he bowled well.
Yeah,
And
so but then
batted well.
again, criteria of playing number of matches definitely comes in, because there are
I
better
don't think
bowlers.
playing number of matches matters, guys. Come on.
Pause, you should tell why you want Abhishek Sharma over there first. That you're not yet told any.
Yo, number of matches சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கலையா நானு. Number of matches Abhishek Sharma has played. You are dependent on Abhishek Sharma on top. If it doesn't explode, Travis's head is not been on great form. அவனுக்கு ஒன்னும் படல.
So you're okay.
Abhishek Sharma is on numbers.
So you're okay if Akhil Hussain doesn't explode. He's okay. If it's okay for CSK if he doesn't explode.
He's not even batted, Cyrus. So I would not
Not
put him
batting,
in
he's
that
also
also.
bowling there.
Illa, he's not even batted to prove enough. Yeah, he's
I'm
only
not talking
bowled.
about batting. I'm talking about his bowling explosiveness. So you don't want him to
He's an
explode
all-rounder.
bowling.
Akhil Hussain is an all-rounder. I will see him as an all-rounder. I won't see batter, bowler. Then it's a different game. I will see, okay, batsman versus batsman, bowler versus bowler, fielder versus fielder. அப்படி பார்க்கலாம். He's a player.
Fielder versus fielder.
இல்ல அவன் அப்பயே அப்படிதான் சொல்றான். கீப்பர் இஸ் ஆல்ரவுண்டர்னு சொல்றான். எனக்கு புரியல.
Yeah, keeper is an all-rounder.
Okay, so Abhishek Sharma or Akhil Hussain, who is it?
I'll strongly go for Abhishek Sharma.
Akhil Hussain, bro. Abhishek Sharma can come higher the list is what I'm saying.
For me, Abhishek Sharma is higher in the list, and I want Akhil Hussain to get a spot, so I go for Akhil Hussain.
Slide, bro.
Yeah. Jibran Khan, you?
No, same. I genuinely feel Abhishek must be higher, so it is Akhil Hussain, and he's been, I would say, the most impactful foreigner for CSK this season as of now.
Okay, so we அப்பாடா எப்படியோ இன்னொரு சிஎஸ்கே பிளேயர் வந்து சேர்த்துட்டு டேபிள்ல
நீ அதான் பண்ணிட்டு
அல்ல நம்ம வேலையை நம்ம தான் செய்யணும். Okay, so let's move on to the last position in this table. Ishan Malinga from Davids. Yeah, he's out of the race because he already put him there. Ishan Kishan from my table versus Anshul Kamboj from Cyrus.
I go with Ishan Kishan.
Huh?
I withdraw my claim of Anshul Kamboj. I think Ishan Kishan deserves that spot. You can take it.
Why?
I feel he'll get taken.
Hey, what do you mean? Ishan
Yeah,
Kishan
bro.
also-
Like, Anshul Kamboj or Ishan Kishan, I do agree that Anshul Kamboj has done, really well. It was not expected of him to be what's his name? What is the guy's name got injured? Um
Khalil Ahmed.
Khalil Ahmed. Khalil Ahmed had more expectations and they just wanted Anshul Kamboj to back him up. But then since the time the injuries happened, he's been one of the lead bowlers. I agree, and he's been really good. But Ishan Kishan also, I mean, it's a
Equally
pretty even contest. I don't know, it's difficult to make a choice.
Party, who do you go?
Ishan Kishan.
Ishan Kishan.
Not Anshul Kamboj.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because for him, Anshul Kamboj is on top. He's the
And
first
he's
on
not gonna land up there, Pod. This is just saying. You might as well just keep him in the table now when you can.
I'm happy with my table. I will not change it.
Bro, but you need to make sure that this table has that guy. That's the point.
Okay, so this is our fourth row. Everyone happy? Three Sunrisers
Whoa,
Hyderabad
whoa.
people in the row.
3 Sunrise Hyderabad guys.
Okay, let's move to our third row, people. From here, and it'll get heated. Pretty heated discussion from here. Let's go third row, first person. Prabsimran Singh from Cyrus's table
Okay.
versus Abhishek Sharma from my table versus Prabsimran Singh from Badi's table.
Bro, when it hands down, then go Prabhshan Singh on you. Bro. What?
Abhishek Sharma has done better. For his team, he's done better.
But why have you put Prabhshan Singh then?
No, nah, just pacing Randa. He's done better than us. Dasha, okay?
Not better than Prabhshan Singh, bro. He's been consistent. Prabhshan Singh has been consistent throughout 8 matches.
Yeah,
So
considering today's
I felt he should be on top of the table.
Considering today's match, also, I'll give Prabsimran Singh the upper hand. Jibrat, your thoughts? Because even I'm pretty convinced Prabsimran Singh takes it.
Yeah, I mean, I think, what strikes out for Punjab this season is their openers have the best average and the best strike rate among all the teams. So when you look at those two, Prabsimran and Priyansh, I mean, before the IPL, a lot of people were talking about them, but the way they've played, I mean, the way Punjab is playing, it's absolutely insane. Abhishek Sharma has failed in few games, but if you talk about half season, it's a no-brainer that it's Prabsimran Singh. No-brainer.
Okay, so Prabsimran Singh deservingly takes his spot in the pyramid of performance. Congratulations, down.
So where does Abhishek Sharma find the place in the table?
We'll see. We'll find out ourselves
We'll
also.
find out soon. We'll find out once.
That
Very
has
soon.
to be better. That has to be better. Then.
Okay, next is Priyansh Arya from Cyrus's table versus Virat Kohli from my table. Oh, this will be interesting. Virat Kohli from my table versus Shreyas Iyer from oh God.
Bro,
From
it's
Cyrus's
if
table.
Virat Kohli goes higher. Virat Kohli definitely goes higher. Virat Kohli is not going to come there. It is definitely Priyansh Aryan over there.
Can you go through the other table as well? Like go from the top?
Priyansh Arya
Hmm.
versus Virat Kohli
Hmm.
versus Shreyas Iyer.
Priyansh Arya, bro. Shreyas Iyer goes higher, and even Virat Kohli goes higher, hands down. There's no debate about it. Priyansh Arya is there.
Okay, I'll give you my point of view. For me, it is either Prabsimran Singh or Priyansh Arya, any one of these two. So I've chosen Prabsimran Singh. Okay, for me, why I chose Virat Kohli in my table, why I chose Virat Kohli over here is because Suryanshi, every time he has come up to perform, he has been very consistent. At least
So
to
is
make.
Virat Kohli. So is Virat Kohli.
I'm not giving it off. I'm not giving it off. Virat Kohli is king. He's also done his part. But looking at my top three, looking at more than the top three people in my table, I feel Virat Kohli's position is here because see, another thing about Suryavamshi, other than the three factors of consistency and impact of the player and match winning performance, also is there are a lot of people. I don't know if you have observed recently, but there are a lot of people why they tune in just to watch a Rajasthan Royals match, just to see this guy play. It goes back to those old days, like how they used to do for Sachin Tendulkar also. So that urge, that excitement that he gives, that this young
People
boy
go
can
for Virat
play,
Kohli also, bro.
people go. He's 38 years old. Give that man a break. Okay.
Uncles go and watch.
Bro,
Yeah. Okay.
definitely Priyansh Arya. I'll tell you.
Macha, we are all uncles now. Okay. We are only watching Virat Kohli play. Okay. But the next generation has moved on. They're seeing a 15-year.
Even the next generation is inspired by Virat Kohli.
They are
what do you
seeing
say?
a 15-year-old guy take on the best bowling in the world. Okay,
I
and
agree. That's what.
yeah,
See, he's not even in that. He's not even in that position. Even for me, he's higher. For me, also, Suryavanshi is higher. For me, even
yeah.
Virat Kohli is higher. That is why in my table, both of them are
Okay,
together in the
can
same
you tell
place.
me Virat Kohli is better than Shreyas Iyer and Bhuvneshwar Kumar?
Hands down, bro. Hands down, bro. He's one of the greats, bro. He's way better than any cricketer in the world.
Based on the performance in the first 8 matches.
Bro,
See,
yeah.
Virat Kohli has been consistent. I'm not telling no.
I'll tell
Okay,
you, Virat Kohli has played a crazy impactful innings. Not only like when it's required to knock around, he knocks around, but 90% of the times this year, he's gone all guns blazing in the power play.
200% Macha. But
Yeah.
Shreyas Iyer
Shreyas
and
Iyer comes in at 3 or
Shreyas
4.
Iyer, no, Shreyas, that's exactly my point. Shreyas
Shreyas
Iyer
Iyer comes in
and
higher for me. See,
Bhuvneshwar
I'm also
Kumar.
saying Shreyas Iyer comes higher for me. I'm not going to compare Shreyas Iyer and
See,
Virat Kohli.
for me, these three people have done it much more better. Hence, Virat Kohli is in this position for me.
No,
Is
bro.
my
Virat
is
Kohli
my
can't be
word.
there. Virat Kohli has to be higher than that. Virat Kohli has to be higher than that. For me, I'll tell you
Okay,
why Priyansh Aryan has been very, very, very consistent. Again, like just like Prapsimran Singh, they have the similar role. They have done the similar job for for Kings 11 Punjab, Punjab Kings, and they have more than consistent in everything. They gotten a good start every match. Every match they have not failed to give a good start. So he has to be there. For me, Priyansh Aryan is there in that spot.
for me, any one, Prabhsimran Singh or Priyansh Arya. So I go for the more consistent person in those two, Prabhsimran Singh. Party,
I'm
your
going
take?
with Priyansh Aryan.
What did I put there? I think I put Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put Shreyas Iyer over there.
I'll stick to Shreyas Iyer. I don't want to.
You want Shreyas Iyer over there.
Yeah.
Cyrus, we both can agree Shreyas Iyer is not coming there.
Shreyas Iyer is on top.
Yeah.
So no
Okay.
Shreyas Iyer.
So no Shreyas Iyer. Let's be sure on that.
So no Virat Kohli
It's
also.
either Virat, it's either Virat Kohli or it is Priyansh Arya.
Shivram
For
will
who
take
to
the
go?
call now.
No,
Okay,
Party
see,
also can take a call.
it's a very tricky choice because please scroll up. Okay, no, don't need because you guys have Suryavanshi on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, see
He and Cyrus and Priyanshi.
if I honestly have to give my point of view, I personally would place Virat Kohli here. That's because he's done well, but for his potential, I genuinely feel he could have done way better. Priyansh Arya is, I mean, like I told, Prabhsimran and Priyansh are doing really well. I'm not taking away anything from them. But I would say a lot more is expected of Virat Kohli. If he's starting games, we expect him to finish it off. And with the Gujarat match, I genuinely felt he got a big life. That was an absolute sitter that Washington dropped. So that's something that helped him. He came out strong, he scored well. But I would place Kohli here because for me, he's not having the best tournament yet for his level. So I would say Virat Kohli.
Okay.
So Virat Kohli here. Yeah, I can't believe I won that.
Wait, Party didn't tell. Even he Party has to tell. No.
Oh,
Is
Party?
it Virat Kohli or Prapsimran? I see.
See, Priyansh Arya.
Priyansh Arya or Virat Kohli?
Priyansh Arya.
It's even there.
Oh my God. How do we do this? Virat Kohli or Priyansh
Hey, okay,
Arya?
I'll tell you. So if you put you put Virat Kohli there, let's say go on top, go on top. So then Virat Kohli goes out of two people's list on top. So then only you're left with Bhuvi. So Vaibhav Suryavanshi takes that spot by default then. Okay. And even Shreyas Iyer takes the spot default then. So this particular, and DDP is anyways taken. So Bhuvi's spot also is fixed only. So it'll be Virat Kohli, then whoever the third one is in this Prabhsimran Singh, in that it is DDP who's already gone. I think no. Or no.
DDP
Come
is
down.
gone. No, DDP is not gone.
So either it is
DDP is gone.
DDP. Yeah, it's either it is DDP and Vaibhav Suryavanshi or DDP and Bhuvi over there, which I feel is still not a fair table. If you look at I feel if you don't put Virat Kohli there and put him on 2 and put this guy here, there's still a lot of openings in the table to place it right, I feel.
Priyansh Arya was Virat Kohli there. But Vaibhav Suryavanshi was the Virat Kohli. Vaibhav Suryavanshi wins for me, just for the
Yeah.
sheer impact he's creating, much more than Virat Kohli. Because I agree with Gibran's point also being so much is expected of Virat Kohli.
Okay, let's go with him then.
Yeah. Kohli. Okay. Here's King Kohli in the third tier.
No way, bro. King Kohli doesn't deserve that, bro.
Macha, nobody said, being in this pyramid itself is a big thing, Anita. But no, for all these players, not for you.
Bro,
Boss, you
everyone's
stop
not gonna
laughing.
watch it, bro.
No. No, for all these players, being in this pyramid only is a big thing. So yeah.
Wow.
Hey, boss, you stop laughing. Okay, last position. Science has chosen DDP. I do not disagree that versus Prabhsamaran Singh is already there.
Already
So
there.
I'm out of contention. But the Prince Yadav, the man returns from Stalin's. Okay, let's get this going.
Bro,
DDP
bro.
versus Prince Yadav.
Okay, I'll
DDP
say I'll start. Prince Yadav also has been consistent. DDP also has been consistent, but the impact, winning full, like just the way you said, the impact of the player that causes the team to win is DDP more
He's
than
better than Kohli.
Prince
DDP.
Yadav.
DDP.
Okay, so DDP. So we'll go DDP.
DDP is better than Kohli, so I'll put him on top.
Bro, like,
If I had him in my table.
but you have put Virat Kohli on 2 already. So how are you saying that?
King is king. So I'll.
Bro, it's very like contradictory, bro. His own
No.
statement is
My slot, my player slot is Prince Yadav because of his sheer performance of his bowling in LSG. Where bowling in the LSG. Now they have a gun bowler like Prince Yadav.
Like you all said, impact.
There,
So
Rajat
impact
Patidar
of
is
the-
there. Jitesh Sharma is there. Anyone can bat there. But
Yeah, I
if
agree.
you see
I
LSG,
agree, but what I'm
except
saying is,
Shami, Prince Yadav is the only one who's giving that scare in the bowling.
I agree, but what in your own points that you have said that impactful match winning performance or their impact causing a match winning situation. If we're going on that way, DDP wins it hands down. So DDP for me.
No, but if you do see, if I compare DDP with Virat Kohli, Virat Kohli is definitely there.
But Virat Kohli is already over. Now we're not talking about it. Now DDP comes there for me. Like,
So
and
DDP is not.
DDP's knocks have match winning, bro, and we won almost all the matches with him batting well. So DDP goes there, bro. But with Prince Yadav bowling well, it's not always that LSG has won. They have lost many matches. So
நீயே அப்ப சொன்ன கலெக்டிவா தான் மேட்ச் வின்னிங் பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் வந்து கலெக்டிவா
no, I didn't say match winning performance. I said
Yeah,
collectively how much impact has it created for a player to make the team.
Prince Yadav has done better impact. I would say bowling is very tougher in IPL compared to batting. Batting is definitely there. IPL is for batsmen. Bowlers are the one who struggle. So Prince Yadav goes there.
So we'll put a batsman over there. Why you want to put a bowler?
I'll just say my point over here. For me, DDP and Prince Yadav are in the 5th row. Okay, so I do not mind whoever comes over here. So I'm out of this contention. I think Gibran will take the call.
Yeah.
Like was going on. Even I wouldn't place both of them on the 3rd tier, like Joshua said. But if I had to choose between the two of them, I would choose DDP and stuff.
So DDP. Move him there right now.
So Prince Yadav, I feel sad for that guy. He deserved a spot in the 5th.
It's actually very bad. We all feel sad collectively for Lucknow Super Giants. So wish them the best for the next season. That's all I can say.
For next season. Hey, we are doing lawyer stuff, huh?
And the best part is for all the how do I place it respectfully, for all the attitude that is shown by the LSG management since eternity, the performances they get even out of the best players has been like absolutely disastrous.
Since Rising Pune Giants, since then. Okay, let's go with the top 3. Top 3. Let's go. I'm going for this side first. Cyrus's triangle is Virat Kohli, but he's already out. Okay, he's Bhuvi for me versus Bhuvi for Stalin. Can you just put together?
Yeah, Bhuvi is just there.
I mean, that's amazing for someone to turn up like for 2 months out of a year and do what he's doing, especially yesterday.
Exactly.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, I think Bhuvi definitely deserves
that. For the Indian team, nobody's talking about his position.
Exactly. Yesterday we were discussing a point where Bhuvi, after Bumrah, one of the most impactful bowlers in the IPL has always been
He's
Bhuvi.
got more wickets than wickets.
I honestly feel Bhuvaneshwar is the one with the highest wickets after Yuzi Chahal in IPL. Yeah. I would honestly choose Bhuvi over Bumrah any day because Bumrah gives you death overs and all of that, but Bhuvaneshwar is highly underrated. What he can do with the new ball, I don't think any other pacer except Stark can.
I disagree with Bhuvi. Why? I'll tell you. Hardik Pandya is your new bowler who can also bat. I think he steals the spot there. So
Hardik Pandya,
if you-
wa?
yeah, he's your new ball bowler for India. Who's a finisher also for you.
Bro, he's not
Oh,
a
okay.
new ball
For
bowler.
the
He's
Indian team.
not-
The Indian team.
So,
Yeah, I'm talking about Indian team.
But I feel more than Arshdeep, we should have Bhuvi.
Arshdeep,
I would stop.
Arshdeep,
my two
Arshdeep
new ball bowlers for India, if you say, Arshdeep Singh and Bumrah, not Hardik Pandya, bro.
For
The
me,
way
it should be
Mumbai-
Bhuvi.
Bumrah.
For
Player
me,
needs to
Yeah,
find the
Bhuvi,
spot.
Bhuvi is not going to play for India, I guess, anymore. So,
yeah, he can't say much. He can play.
No, fine.
ODI World Cup is coming next year. All
ODI,
chances,
yeah.
Macha.
ODI, yeah, I can tell some chances, but T20, we have
T20,
better
no.
bowlers.
T20, no, but ODI, I think Bhuvi can
imagine the
definitely
OG
beat.
attack, bro.
Again, you
Bhuvaneswar
need to
Kumar.
Shavi.
again you need to know workload management also plays a major role.
Just
but Bhuvi
imagine the
is
OG
his team.
attack. Bhuvaneswar Kumar, Shami, and Bumrah. Oh my god.
Backfire kuda agala.
Huh?
Actually, don't know what
Backfire
With
kuda
Shami,
agala.
yes. Pause. Bhuvi has been a beautiful bowler.
Bhuvi,
I'm sorry.
Shami, and
Yeah, that is
Bumrah
because
is deadly, bro. They be lethal, bro.
That is because remember one thing. That is because he's having Hazelwood the other side. Remove Hazelwood off. Remove Duffy off. You see how Bumrah looks.
Bro, if you remove them, you have a Bumrah and you
Yes,
have a.
you know he looks like Sunrisers
Shami.
Hyderabad Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. He doesn't look scary like RCB. I'm telling you.
Okay, but yeah, he takes the spot. Let's go to the next spot.
But you're still having Bhuvi.
No, bro, you have Shami and Bumrah to back him up if he's going to bowl in the World Cup. So
He's not as scary as Hazelwood and Duffy. Shami is just now risen from.
Which you disagree, guys?
Okay. Let's get back. Top two. Vaibhav Suryavanshi in Cyrus and mine. And then Virat
Kohli is out. So Vaibhav Suryavanshi only comes over there.
Party. I'm sorry, Party. What do you think of this exciting talent, Mr. Gibran Khan?
See, I'll tell you, I'm honestly, I do admire him. I'm impressed by his performances, but I genuinely feel in a country like ours, it's very, or rather, I would say it's relatively easier to become a star, but it is very difficult to remain a star.
Hold on.
Like if you see, there was a lot of talk about Prithvi Shaw. I don't know if you guys followed when.
Yeah.
So Prithvi Shaw was the talk of the town. They said he's the next Sachin Tendulkar. So see, there's a lot that goes in any sport to remain at that position when you debut at that position. So that is something that we can see only in the long run. Like if you see Virat Kohli when he stepped in, he was just a mediocre player. Nobody spoke about him. Virat Kohli was backed by MSD to such an extent that he made himself, the number one player. And that was one of the main reasons why, he came up. Same with Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma was a done story at one point of time because he was not doing anything in the middle order. But when, MS shifted him to opening, his entire career changed. So I still feel it's too early for us to say that, Vaibhav Suryavanshi is going to be the next superstar. I think he's definitely a very good player. There's no doubt about that. To come and smash Bumrah and, Bhuvaneshwar and all these like elite level bowlers at that young age is crazy. But I would say if he can remain at this position for a longer time, then yes. If not, no.
Okay, that's the verdict. And now let's go to the top of the table. It is Anshul Kamboj, the lone warrior, versus two Shreyas Iyers backing. So, okay, Pods, this is where
you fight it out.
This is where you give us all the points that you had.
Yeah, so I would like to bring in the backlash that we had of the auction. CSK doing very bad in the auction, and also we do not have death bowlers. We had a condition that Ellis is out. We do not. Ellis is injured. We got an injured player for injured player. Okay, and we do not know We do not know who is going to take over the death bowling. Everyone spoke. Okay, Gurjapneet Singh can do it. We also spoke that who's the other one? Khalil can do it one
Khalil.
over. In the end, and then we also spoke that there's one more bowler, who missed out. What is his name? No.
Nathan Ellis, Khalil Ahmed,
Matt Henry. Yeah, Matt Henry. We had hopes on Matt Henry, but then the story of Anshul Kamboj, who's played for CSK. I think he's been there for the squad for all the 8 matches. He's shown that kind of a spark that he can take over the bowling lineup, especially death over, with no one on his other side, because he's single-handedly taken over that bowling. If you did see CSK, they've struggled in power play, I agree, but then death over bowling, definitely they've had some decent overs. And that wide Yorkers that he's been bowling, everyone whacks wide Yorker bowling, and the wide Yorkers outside off stump, offside leg stump for a left-hand batsman, everyone whacks. But then he's found out he's found out a positive in that, and he's been doing that consistently. He's also been heading on your highest wicket taker for last, I think the match before he was the purple cap holder. So he rightfully stands on the top of the pyramid, because CSK has been a legacy team, winning a lot of championship. I would say a lot of championship, not only IPL championship. I would say a number of other championships outside the league. For that kind of a team, a player to come and do this is a great thing. So Anshul Kamboj is topping my pyramid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Macha, do you want to go?
I mean, yeah, everything said and done. Whatever like Stalin said, like, I don't disagree to anything. He's been like, one of CSK's best bowlers. But if you compare Shreyas Iyer to Anshul Kamboj, the contribution, the things that Shreyas Iyer has done in this tournament, the things that he's shown IPL, that a team can go without losing a match for almost 8 matches. So, and dominating, not just normal wins, but dominating wins. Just like, they chased down 263 with ease. I mean, there are a lot of things that Shreyas Iyer as a captain, in terms of culture, in terms of like game planning, in terms of just like, field placements, entry points, just can keep going and saying he's kept every foot right in the right direction. He deserves to be on top.
I also want to add another point, like just before you go ahead. So Anshul Kamboj is also like in terms of whatever Cyrus told, you were telling about field placement and all that, no, when it comes to Punjab and all that. So Anshul Kamboj, like he's been a lone warrior, though Ruturaj has not been doing well. He's been a lone warrior who's trying to get in that crunch situations, converting them into match-winning performances. But then the team couldn't hold it. And also, one more thing, if Punjab does well, yeah, it's an ordinary thing. But if CSK does well, the PR goes up. If RCB does well, the PR goes up. If Mumbai does well, the PR goes up. So,
how is that even a factor? I disagree.
Win factor comes under PR also.
I disagree.
No, I don't agree.
Yo, win factor definitely comes under PR also. If CSK does well, definitely there are PR rates that are going to increase. How is that different?
இந்த சீசன் நம்மளுது இல்ல, ஒத்துக்கலாம், விட்டுறலாம்.
இல்ல, everyone see, definitely ask anyone who's been a MI fan or CSK fan, they will definitely say the best teams want to do well. At least not on top work, they have to do well, they have to perform well. And Anshul Kamboj is promising that way. Shreyas Iyer is doing his ordinary job.
No way.
He's doing his ordinary. He's shown that. Wait. He's done that he's done that last year also. He's done that for KKR also. But you are seeing Anshul Kamboj in a different role. That is what I'm trying to say. Shreyas Iyer has been. Oh, what has Shreyas Iyer done new? I'm saying he's done that for KKR. He's done that for DC. He's done that for Punjab second year. And the combination of
being dropped from the T20 World Cup, getting an injury, coming back, and dominance is an understatement.
You tell me before
has Anshul Kamboj dominated bowling? I don't think so.
Definitely, that is why he's having the purple cap ahead.
Now the purple cap holder. See, he's doing well.
We didn't see last 2 matches. I gave the.
He's doing well. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. He's doing really well. Okay. Yeah. But when it comes to dominating thrashing
death
performances.
bowling in our factor has been horrific to
That's just
any
one
bowling
thing,
side.
bro. And then there's a whole factor of
Okay.
winning an IPL. So I think winning
Yeah,
an
your
IPL
bowling
factor
wins you
really-
championship, Cyrus. Why you discriminating bowling away?
I'm not discriminating the bowling. I'm just saying Shreyas
Yeah.
Iyer way more. His
I'll tell you,
contribution
batting is very easy comparing to bowling. That itself will give you an upper hand there.
I disagree, bro. It really needs skill to bat as well, and it really needs skill to
I
bowl as well.
completely agree. Shreyas Iyer has done a great job, but he's been doing that. But Anshul Kamboj, seeing him in a different avatar is definitely the upper hand there. You've not seen Anshul Kamboj in that way last year and all.
It doesn't take number one spot. That's my opinion. I still go Shreyas Iyer.
He's given you that shot. He's definitely given you a scare for an opposite team. There is dead bowling in CSK. He's shown that. Where we saw that there are no death bowling options, Ellis is out. We did see Ellis is out. We were still reliant on Patirana. Where right now we don't need any of them.
Okay.
We are having Kamboj.
Jibran?
See, for me, honestly, it's a no-brainer. Shreyas Iyer stands out. I feel why Shreyas Iyer stands out is, yes, he's done that before for KKR, for DC, but to do that consistently in a tournament like IPL is no big joke. And if you look at Punjab, I rate Shreyas Iyer because not only for his batting but also for his captaincy. Punjab to me does not have specialist players. You just have the likes of someone like a Marcus Stoinis or an Arshdeep Singh who are like known. If you talk about Prabsimran, Priyansh, Konoli, they're not like widely regarded as global superstar cricketers and all of that. So to take a mediocre team and to lead them in such a way that they literally lost their first match after half of the tournament is a very big achievement in itself. That is one. Two is, with all due respect, Kamboj might be doing really well. Yes, like he said, death bowling is absolutely crucial. You have very few, who can actually ace the sport. But I feel if Kamboj in my list had to be first, he must have played a huge role in taking those crucial wickets and winning CSK games, like how Malinga used to do that for MI. The way he won them the final, against Chennai. I don't see those kinds of performances on a regular basis. So based on that analysis, I would rate Shreyas Iyer undoubtedly as number one. And I feel this is, an eye-opener for the entire country that he should be the one who would lead us in the future. I don't see any reason why you have someone like a Shubman Gill over him. I genuinely feel Shreyas Iyer has to be higher in all formats except Test because we haven't seen him there. But in white ball cricket, it's a no-brainer. It's Shreyas Iyer.
I agree 200%.
As much as it pained me to tell that I can't put Anshul Kamboj even in the table, but I feel that Shreyas Iyer, like we can talk about, okay, he's done it for KKR, he's done it for this, but we also talk about another player who's done it consistently for so many years and won 5 championships, and that is Rohit Sharma and MS Dhoni. It is not like Jibran said, it's not easy to captain a side and bring them to the finals consistently every year that he's been there.
That's for different teams.
That
Yeah, and for different
like,
teams.
see, that conclusion we can get in if this year goes really well for Punjab. But I'm telling about past 8 matches, wherein
They've not-
past
they
8
are
wasn't there.
They have not
CSK were
lost
rock
a match.
bottom.
Correct.
There's no,
Correct.
I think they are going to go in. They are going to be top of the
CSK
table.
came in with the scar of last year, having very pathetic season. That is why I put Anshul Kamboj on top, because he's been a resurrection there.
Yes,
for the
but
team.
it is not enough to top what Shreyas Iyer has been doing with the team, not of star-studded players, not of people who can, but people who can be
Equally, Anshul Kamboj doesn't have anyone to support him the other side. Yeah. We spoke
correct.
about Malinga
But-
doing well, but Malinga
Correct,
had
but-
Bolt other side. He had Bumrah other side, but he doesn't have anyone there to back him up.
But that again doesn't put him up.
It is
just
not
because of
like
that.
enough weight. See, I
Yeah.
agree. Anshul Kamboj, hands down, has been a good for CSK this year. Okay, but it is he has not done enough comparingly to Shreyas Iyer. It pains to say
Value
because
is like value
because
add is
each
way
one,
more.
each one has each we know how much each cricketer puts up work for their side, and to come up this year and to take control of the death bowling is a good thing. Not good thing, it's a great thing actually. But a captain who can take a side consistently and lead them from the front and get matches going, because how much ever good you bowl or how much ever good you bat, if you're not winning that match, you're going nowhere.
Yes.
You're going to be down. Like exactly, even Prince Yadav was doing really well, but his team, none of his teammates are moving forward. So
because
considering all that,
you can have individual brilliances. I feel Kamboj stands out for CSK, but if you ask me the entire IPL, I don't think so. So, you'll have to see there'll always be a lot of ifs and buts, like he does not have a supporting bowler, he does not have this, he does not have that. But we live in a result driven world. You can't sit down and think about possibilities or probabilities. You have to talk about results. So I feel Shreyas Iyer has given you the results. And in a tournament like IPL, you run on results. Nobody cares about all these issues. I remember, I think one of the player of CSK lost his mother. I don't know who that is.
Mukesh Chaudhary.
Mukesh Chaudhary.
Okay,
Yeah.
Chaudhary.
So, a lot of the people didn't know about it. So what I'm trying to tell you is every player goes through rough phases, difficult, issues, but eventually you care about results. Nobody cares about what issues you have and what are the struggles that the team is undergoing. So I feel, in a result driven world, this is how it should be.
Pods, I'm sorry, Pods. How much ever even I want to support you.
But then I stand with Kamboj. That is my call.
Pods, even
Stand
I
with
stand.
Kamboj.
Even we would have hashtag Pods, but I'm very sorry. I'm in a position where I can't support a CSK player, but okay.
And that concludes with Abhishek Sharma not being on the list market, guys.
Okay, no, I just going to come back. அது எப்படி நம்ம ஆள் இருக்காம போல இது
Not there.
Wait. Okay, I'll start with Gibran. Any player that you would kind of move around, change, or do you think this is the set final shine?
I honestly feel if I could replace Yashasvi Jaiswal with, I would say, for me, I would bring DDP there. Like my
Same.
He'll come.
I have DDP there.
And I might place Abhishek Sharma again in the fourth tier. But if I have to play someone in the third tier, I can't think any such impactful player. I would definitely place Sanju Samson higher because see, whatever CSK has won, major contribution has been his. I mean, he's your guy. I mean, if there was no Samson, CSK would have been at LSG's level today. So yeah, that is something that I would change. But yeah, I mean, like to say, I don't have anyone who can replace any player in the third tier. So I would just say get DDP down to number 5 and replace DDP with Abhishek Sharma. That's it.
I would agree. Get DDP down would be my decision as well. But okay, boys, is there a place for Anshul Kamboj? Number 1.
See, if you're looking at Ishan Malinga's performance and Anshul Kamboj, I would put Anshul Kamboj next to Ishan. Take out Ishan Malinga and put Anshul Kamboj there, and he deserves that spot because if you look at economy, I think he has a better economy. He has 16.93 and Ishan Malinga has 18.21. So I feel like Anshul Kamboj can come in place of Ishan Malinga. Yeah.
Pods, can we make the change? Anshul Kamboj instead of Ishan Malinga?
Where does Ishan Malinga come?
4th
he goes out of the table.
Ishan Malinga goes out of the table.
Ishan Malinga, he has done well for SRH. I'll stick with him.
Okay, so Anshul Kamboj doesn't find a place. My last thing is Abhishek Sharma.
At least place him in the 5th row. Take out Jaiswal for God's sake.
Yeah, he deserves that, bro. Yeah, take out Jaiswal and put Abhishek Sharma there. I agree.
I would put Abhishek Sharma number 3. I would bring DDP down for sure.
Abhishek Sharma swings like a maniac, bro. DDP plays those classy drives. I can't take him out of the place. Come on. Saw that 60 over covers last match. Took it out of nowhere.
I did see, definitely. But
amazing batting, bro.
Pods, what do you go? DDP or Yashasvi Jaiswal?
DDP in place of Abhishek Sharma in place of DDP.
And DDP?
Then where does DDP go?
He goes down in place of Ishan Kishan.
So Ishan Kishan is out of the table.
He comes down in SSV Jaiswal. SSV Jaiswal goes out.
You're telling here Abhishek Sharma, DDP, and then
Ishan Kishan down.
Actually, don't mind that. Cyrus?
Jaiswal has played so well, bro.
Jaiswal has not played well compared to Abhishek Sharma. I'm sorry. Khan, what do you think? Do you like that suggestion?
Yeah, I think
Abhishek Sharma here, who's your DDP here and Ishan Kishan here?
Yeah, I think it makes sense. It's a rational ask.
Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah, take off Jaiswal and put the others down.
You can make your case over here. Any other changes you want to do?
I think I want to get in a player there.
Prince Yadav in place of
Achilles.
Yeah, fair.
I don't mind. Prince Yadav in place of Akhil Hussain makes sense. Gibran?
Yeah, fine.
That's all.
Okay, Prince. For them, I feel very proud of you, but
Yeah.
bought in Prince Yadav, but he took out a CSK player, so it's okay.
No,
Three
I.
CSK, 3 SRH players, 3 RCB players.
Okay,
2
I have a point.
4 RCB.
I have a point. Sanju Samson in place of Henrik Larsson.
Correct, makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Even I feel the
Yeah,
same.
agree.
Yeah, but most of it is batsman. And there's no spinner, actually. Other than Krunal
Don't
Pandya,
count-
I can't
don't
call him
count
spinner.
Krunal. Krunal is a bouncer. Please don't count him.
You lock, no one should come over.
Once again. Anshul Kamboj in place of Krunal Pandya.
No, bro. Not a chance.
Oh,
Not a chance, bro.
I don't mind.
No,
I
I say
don't
no.
mind. Anshul Kamboj compared to Krunal Pandya is a good shout out.
No.
No,
I disagree.
I respectfully disagree. No,
Oh, wow. Okay. So,
good back on RCB.
If you didn't know, they've started out to play as bouncers. So
That doesn't matter, bro. He's there.
He also played
doesn't
the
matter.
previous match also, so like the previous to match. So no,
He's also bowled you the crucial overs, Anshul Kamboj. So I'm
He's also the reason why RCB is in the second place.
okay. Just to give Stalin the happiness of having Anshul Kamboj, I think you can take out Klassen.
You'll make
Yeah.
me happy if you put him on top, not here.
You can take out Henrik Larsson and put Anshul Kamboj there. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Or
Make-
you can take out Ishan Malinga and put Anshul Kamboj there because Ishan Malinga has more bad stats than Anshul Kamboj.
I think a fair thing would be take out Henrik Larsson, Ishan Malinga here, and Anshul Kamboj here. Yes.
I would still not agree. I stay with my.
Okay,
Because
no problem.
he's my ranked player on my metric, so he stays there.
No, see, each of us are allowed to have our own
Yeah.
different opinions. It's absolutely fine. We all see our reviews differently. But as of now, we have all collectively agreed on this. Is it fine? Pyramid of performance. Okay, boss?
Yes.
Okay, Makale, after this almost 2 hour session of fighting it out, we this is the mid-season pyramid that we have finally concluded with. So do let us know your changes, and if see everyone has a point to keep each person in the table, or if you all can send in like your names of the like first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, just send in, drop in your names also in the comments, and we'll pretty much take that into consideration as well. And maybe if you're on for 2 weeks once, we'll always visit back to this pyramid and start making changes based on the current stats. But the main pyramid will be changed when you come back for the final. After the finals are over, we will have another session where we do this pyramid of performance and then finally rank it, and we compare the mid-season and the final season. So that was it for this. First, I want to thank Gibran for taking his time and being here with us to go through the full mayhem. And again, Cyrus Pods, we all been here. We're all doing this out of our own interest. It is midnight, 1 o'clock, but still we all fought it through, and I'm just happy that we could get this done. With that, people, do like, share, subscribe the video, share it to your friends, and we will see you in our next video. Bye bye.